It should be working now. Cold calling. All right, it should be on. We're live. Excellent condition. Good. I'm just editing the title. I should probably do that first before I. Wait a minute. Oops. Change. Sorry. Just kind of doing this on the fly right now because we've got such a jam-packed day today. We are swamped, so I have to make this kind of quick. It's all good problems. And why I'm swamped is because, and I'm going to tell you this, and other sales professionals really believe in this too. You've got people like Jed Blunt, and you've got a litany of salespeople that talk about this, but they always harp on outbound behavior. A lot of people have different words for it. Bill Cassidy calls it outbound behavior. You've got Jed Blunt, he calls it fanatical prospecting. And that's kind of the idea that you're just getting out there, the shotgun approach, whatever you're using. You want to start building your email list. Okay. And I hear a lot of people talk about how, cold calling isn't classy. You got to do it this way. You got to do it that way. Look, the biggest jobs I've ever secured, and I just want to go on record saying this, the biggest jobs that I've ever secured were through cold calls. They're not dead. They're great. They work. The one thing you can do is you might want to snoop around on LinkedIn and do some research, and then you can kind of discover who you should be talking to. Now, people consider that a warm call or a research call, whatever you consider it, introductory call, discovery call. They're important. Constantly reaching out and prospecting to new clients is going to be key. They always say a big fat pipeline solves all problems. And I really do believe in that. I think sales is the oxygen in the lungs of your company. And you constantly want to be prospecting. You constantly want to be putting your message out there. But start with email. I've heard every additional email you have is another dollar you'll make that year. So it's tremendous, and it's going to be huge for you. You might get blocked here and there. That just comes with the territory when you're sending 100 emails a day, right? So that's going to be really important. You got to build this email list, and it doesn't. And I want to stress this: it doesn't have to be people in your industry. It shouldn't be. It should be anyone and everyone, but keep them organized. How I do it, I go, okay, outdoor services. That's one tab. Maybe I'll do painters, but just keep it organized. Send one email a month. That's plenty. Anything more than that, you're really going to see yourself getting blocked a lot. But get those emails out there. Send them out religiously every single day. Get at least 25 to 100 emails out. Whatever you're doing. If you want to get attention to your company, your brand, your music, your painting company, anything. So start collecting those emails. I really believe in it. I think it's great. I think it works really good. And sometimes you just have to hear it from somebody to know what you're really dealing with, because it's a tremendous tool. And I don't think it's going away anytime soon. I think there's more people using email than any social media. You've got 20 different types of social media now, but everyone's got an email address, and you need an email address to have a social media account. So the email is a special tool, and you definitely want to be using it. It's kind of like the inner sanctum of your client. When you go and you send this email, I mean, you're really touching them in a personal way. And some people are taken aback by that. They just call it spam and delete it. That's fine. Those aren't your people. You'll find your people. You keep sending those emails. How to write the email? Now that's another chapter. That's another podcast. And that would probably take a couple podcasts to unpack everything I have to say and what I know about how to formulate your emails, what to say, what not to say, how much spacing to use, what's your subject title going to say, all these different concepts. And it's all important. It's all important because people are getting a lot of emails, and you've got to break through that noise. You've got to have the most interesting, captivating email of all the other companies in your industry and all the other emails that they're receiving. and people are catching on to this stuff. So email titles are getting more and more, I guess you can call them clickbaity. You kind of want to refrain from that. Maybe just a single word. Sometimes that works for me. Sometimes I'll just say a single word like help ? Or if you're a painter, I would put like need painting ? Or unmet concerns, something like that to grab their attention. I've used a bunch of different words. Sometimes just one word works, awesome, or something just to grab their attention. But have them open that email when they got that email open. Be ready, and keep it slim, keep it short, keep it concise. Do a lot of research on how to formulate your emails. Start getting those emails. I mean, I can't stress enough. If I say the word email 100 times in this podcast, it's not enough. I love it. I think it's great. I think it's better than cold calling. I think again, it is a cold call. It's a cold email. I mean, cold calling is great too. I mean, some people like to use the phone. I would say I've been talking a lot about email, but it's a cold email. It's a cold call. I mean, the idea is you need to get that discovery out there. They need to know who you are. They don't know. They want to use your service. They think you're great, but they just don't know you yet. So you've got to put it out there. But pick up the phone and dial the phone and just talk to somebody. What do you got to lose? They're not going to bite you through the phone. I mean, nothing ventured, nothing earned. Get on the phone. Start making your calls. Set a limit. Set how many calls you want to make. I'm getting a call right now, so I got to take this. So have a great day. Make 25 calls a day, and we'll see you next podcast episode.